Hey everybody, 47 here and welcome back to the channel with Time Warp Pogba player review. Basically what EA did is they're doing a flashback promo where you get older players and you take them back to their prime. But to be honest, I'll explain why I don't think this is Paul Pogba on his prime. So let's have a look at this. So 5-star skill moves, 4-star weak foot, 6.3 of height, so very big frame in game. His playstyles long ball pass, which is one of the most broken passing playstyles that you can have, and you will see how I use and abuse of this playstyle when I'm playing this game. It is amazing what this playstyle can do. Then playstyle normal, dead ball, incisive, ping, inventive, intercept, technical, trickster. Honestly, there's two playstyles missing here. I think a tiki-taka playstyle would make him a perfect center mid cam. I don't want to use him as a CDM, I'll explain in a little while. And people used to call him POGBOOM because he had one hell of a shot. At least gave him a power shot. I'm not even saying a finesse shot, power shot. But saying this, he doesn't have any shooting playstats, which is going to be a little bit of a problem. He scores, don't get me wrong, he scores, but it's going to be a problem. When it comes to plus plus, he has box to box plus plus, deep line playmaker plus plus, and playmaker plus plus as a CM. As a CDM, deep line playmaker. As a cam, playmaker plus plus. We'll talk about this in a second. I give him a hunter, playstyle, but we'll take it out. But 84 pace, 87 shooting with finishing and tactic positioning on the 83, 82. I would rather it was like a penalty at 82 when we're finishing at 88, to be honest. Passing 89 with crossing at 80, but you will play him more central. Dribbling, it's very good with 90 composure, 92 dribbling, and 91 ball control. Reactions could be a little bit better. Agility and balance is really good for a player this big. Defending, only heading accuracy are 85, defensive awareness on 70. That's why I don't want to use him as a CDM, because you won't be defending that well. And then physicality 89 with 87 aggression, 92 strength, stamina 87, and jumping 86. Like I said, I gave him a hunter because we need the boost on pace, and you do need the boost on shooting, and even so, it's not the best. Anyway, when it comes to his position, like I said, I don't want to use him as a CDM. I don't think he's the best one. I've used him as a CM, but because I wanted to abuse the long ball pass, I went with the 4-2-1-3, and he plays as a playmaker comp, and you will see what he can do. So let's go into some gameplay. We've divided, I asked my editor to prepare some images so we can edit separate what he can do. So we're going to start with dribbling. As you can see, he's very big, but you see he can rotate very big, very well. And remember, I always play with very bad connection. He has the jamminess, he goes after the ball, he is very good, and then you just need to do the ball. But I won't have a lot of dribbling, but you can see him turning around, even with bad gameplay, doing little skill moves there, rotating, and then getting away with a long ball. We'll go into passing, which is definitely the best thing about this card. And look at this. This is what I'm telling you, one of the best playstyle that you can have. Look at this. You just make people run, long ball, it's gonna go most of the times. And he does this a lot. I call it the assist of the assists. I think they have it on hockey or something. I think they have it on hockey, but it is the assist of the assist. And he opens up the play very, very well for someone else to assist. And as I told you before, using and abusing this. This is normal. The normal pass, that's the incisive work, so the playstyle works very well. Then Pogba here, moving here, passing, simple passes. He does the assist of the assist. He opens up the play a lot. That's how good he is. He doesn't need to do the final touch. That was his body at work, holding the position, playing around. And this is where I want to show you guys. See, we're kind of miss here because okay, they can defend, but this is what I'm telling you about. So you see, I want to pause here. Pogba is here. You see, he is in the CM position. I think, yeah, we're using him as, or maybe the time. I don't know which tactic, but he is here, okay? And because he is playmaker, he's gonna attack. He passes the ball, and he immediately shows up in attacking position to support the attack. You see, he keeps up the play. Yeah, he doesn't have box to box, but he's working as one. He comes back, supports, and then goes up front. And there you go, using and abusing again of the play style. That's why he's very good. And then we just go and smack that in with penis broken. We know penis broken. See, again, this one here will be, yeah, this is incisive. That's why I'm telling you, look at this goal, by the way. This was a great goal from Doku. That's why you want him as a playmaker. You don't want him to go too much up front, so he has room to do these types of plays. Passing. That's what you're going to do the most with him, because as you will see in a little bit, okay, it's unfair, it's Spina. Because you will see in a little bit, it is, he misses a bit. I didn't like his shooting style, to be honest. I didn't like it. And there you go, Matao's here, Pogba, and you see, going around, passing the ball, simple, it just goes in, very, very simple. Again, me dribbling around, you saw how a big guy, look at it, just doing the rotation, like moving around, again, with bad gameplay. I can't imagine if I had pristine gameplay. He has that ball plus, that's good for free kicks and for corners, and there you go. He puts a perfect ball on the defense. Then Doku here, passes to Pogba, Pogba over the top. That's what you're gonna do. You're gonna use and abuse this mechanic. That's the best thing that he has. Look at this. What a ball. And I do remember he used to do this a lot in real life. He used to do this, especially in France, in the main team. He would do that a lot. See, you saw that before we go into shooting. Again, you see, little skill moves, little dribbling there for a big guy like that, moving as fast as he moved with my bad connection. That's amazing. Shooting. This is where I got a bit disappointed. See, we're gonna put him up front. You see, complete alone. I don't know. I think he should have maybe more shot power. I think he should have like more. This one, look at how does he miss this? Look here. He shoots from here. How will I explain my kids that Pogba 89 missed from here? He missed from here. Bro, that was, I know it's Courtois, but what a save. We did score some goals, so don't get me wrong. We did score a little bit. But as you can see here is AI working very well. You see, we passed to Pina, and he supports the attack, and then boom, goes. That was quite a shot, to be honest. Then here again, you will see his AI at work, dribbling. Okay, we do showcase that a little bit. See, supporting the attack, and boom, another shot. If you got the right angle, but it's not like he's gonna score an impossible goal. That's the thing. Look at the calmness of the man. He just controls the ball and goes in. Oh yeah, here, this one's a very good one. Then look at this. He's behind midfield. We do the long pass. This is the perfect summarize of the player. And then he shows up in that cam position, and that was quite a smack. Anyway, like I said, I'm a bit disappointing with this shooting. Maybe I was unlucky because, look, we know that connection messes things up a lot, to be honest. I don't know if it was the connection, but I live in constant connection problems. I don't know why, but that's a me problem. This card is very good, and if you like to abuse mechanics, this is the one. That's why I wrote Patrick Guijarro so many times at the beginning of the game, because I was constantly doing these types of things. Anyway guys, that's the review. I think the price is fair on what it was, about 500. 3 million when I pack him was a bit too much. 1 million too much. I think 500 is really good, because it's not even like Great Nation, not the biggest league, because you know that, well, it doesn't matter because he has the playstyle, the skin from the card, but you don't need to use French players or Ligue 1 players, but if you try to use different leagues, they won't have cam unless they're French. I think that's how this one works. But yeah, I think it's a good card. If especially if you like to use wingers, that's also a key thing, because if you use players that are too close to the box, um, they will not be able to get the balls as well. You won't be able to get the ball as well. You need to have a lot of room to do those types of passing with Pogba. That's why you see Doku shining, Leão shining, Pina, but Pina is a different card. But yeah, that's what it is basically. Fair price, good card if you're a French fan. It's a must-have for the midfield because it is a really good card, especially if good connection. You'll be able to do some crazy dribbles with them. Anyways, guys, that's the video for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like, comment, hit the bell icon. All those good things make us grow, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.